Good morning everybody, Sandra here. We're gonna do another clinic today, which means a lot of spaying and neutering this time at Mark and Debbie's house. So the drive's not gonna be as long. We might actually have more reliable power because we're gonna be not as much in the outback as we were yesterday. So today you have two companions. This one's Du, and this one you know already. It's Tanya. Tanya, what's going on today?
We were heading out to Sabaneta to Debbie and Mark's house where the Spay and Neuter clinic will be held. There are, I think, 12 animals on the list already. These are animals from the volunteers' outreach areas. Then after that we'll need more animals, of course, but there'll be a lineup when we get there of people with their animals, either needing them to be spayed or neutered or just parasite medicines, or I'm sure some other issue. Can you just hold him so he doesn't follow me? I'll just run in.
Absolutely, got him.
Okay.
And this friend here is Du. He was kept by a lady that didn't have time for him, so she kept him on a really short leash. People from DCDR came by and asked her if they could take him, and she said yes. So now he's gonna get neutered, and after that he's ready to be adopted. Looks like Tanya caught another one to pick up at the vet. And this guy is gonna come with us as well.
This is just a street dog that I think is going to go out on the street, but I think I might be keeping her.
Does Du need any backdrops or do you want
No, nothing. Can you just make a note if someone in recovery could clean his ears because he won't sit still for me and they're nasty.
How old do you think Du is?
He's 18 months.
You're like a mom. My child's 18 months.
His birthday paper.
My kid's a year and a half. 41 pounds, Du.
Good looking boy.
Yes, he is.
Remember Scooby? That's his brother.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah. Do they need backdrops and dewormers?
Yes, Becky, you wanna?
Maybe it's a girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
And yes, for rabies, if they're giving them, I'm pretty sure we are doing it.
I vaccinate him.
Oh,
We
okay.
have everything. He got the distemper and rabies, and
Okay.
he's just waiting 2 weeks for the second.
Okay. Here. She looks like she's been a mom over and over again. Today's her day. She'll never be a mom again. And I guess we'll look for a new home for her. This is Henna. Something happened to her leg. They think she also had a broken leg. We'll have the doc look at her leg.
Well, good morning. How is everybody?
This is Winky. This is one of Debbie and Mark's dogs. Winky came to them. She had an eye injury due to another dog, and she lives here permanently. Miguel is also one of the resident dogs here. Right, Miguel? Boo Boo's a few months old. She's up for adoption. I think they have interest in her. She was bottle fed by Debbie since birth. Martina?
Yeah.
Can you be the recovery person?
Yeah, I will.
Jimmy was here first. Zach was a distemper survivor, and he's doing just perfect. The pack of dogs here walk the beach every morning.
Just getting started, just getting warmed up, so everybody's finding their groove this morning.
Is it busy?
It's starting off pretty busy so far. It's a little bit of a different setup, a lot more walking, so we're trying to find a smooth system for all of us. It's a little different today.
So that is a recovery area with a view, isn't it?
They're just in recovery. They just finished their surgery. So they're just kind of sleeping off the meds right now. It'll probably take them about 30-40 minutes to wake up fully. This little one is named Bump. Bump was from a puppy seller in town, so just somebody on the side of the road selling a puppy. And this one is Manny. I don't know Manny's story, but Manny's pretty cute. When they wake up, they go back in their crates and then they go back to their homes. Their owners will come pick them up later on. Bump lives here.
All right, guys. Remember this car? That means surgery, that means bloody videos. So if you don't like bloody videos, you should be stopping right now, because right now we're going into surgery and I'm gonna show you what's happening in there.
You want to see something gross?
Sure, let's do this again.
So she has transmissible venereal tumor. That's kind of like, if you want to say, a sexually transmitted disease for dogs. Usually give them chemotherapy to try to shrink it. I've never seen a case of it in Pennsylvania. So I don't know if it's more like an island thing, because there are more stray dogs running around doing their thing.
Why does she have such a big uterus?
Probably because she's had so many babies. These little red nodules are actually little tumors. And then you can't really see, but when you look inside, I can see her spleen is up here and it's really bumpy. And the spleen should be really nice and smooth. So most likely the cancer from the spleen spread to the internal fat.
So how long do you think she's gonna survive?
Well, I don't know how long it's been there, but I would say, I don't know, one case we had, he only lived 2 months. Sometimes it could be 6 months.
So that's a pretty sad story we have here.
Yeah.
Poor doggy.
Well, it looks like she had a rough life. I guess she was hit by a car because she has a bum leg.
She's just really having a hard time breathing.
Bleeding.
Yeah, she's bleeding.
Yeah.
I've been breathing into her, but I just like to see her breathing and trying harder.
Her heart's going.
Yeah, I just can't get her to really respirate very well. Oh, yep, that's better.
So,
Yep, that's
shake
what I've been
it,
doing.
shake it.
Yep.
I know it seems mean, but
No, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
This is where recovery is the most important of the whole thing, because this is where dogs live or die.
Du is really sleepy right now.
I think I brought that.
No, you don't want to get steroid.
There we go.
Oh, sorry, Bobby.
You got her.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good. All right then, okay, good.
She stopped breathing for a minute.
Yeah.
She's okay now, though.
Here we go. Yay! Bobby took it to
Oh, is that what you guys are doing?
Aw, this girl was struggling. Baby Bum's doing great. Bum!
He is obsessed.
Snappy, just like, hey, hey.
Lucky number 7.
Oh, Mamma Mia. We're not happy. I hear ya. Oh my goodness. Through the cage, let her quiet down.
Yeah, I see why you sedate through the cage.
Turn her off.
And you say he got fixed today?
Yes, he did. He was the first one this morning.
He's doing very well, huh?
Yes, he is.
We're going out to, Marcos is already out there. We're going out to pick up dogs from the local village to do, bring here to our spay and neuter clinic. We try and do mostly local animals, so we're going to bring them back here, get them spayed and neutered. We also have rabies vaccine donated to us by the Dominican government. So everybody's getting a rabies vaccine today, so we're gonna head out and kind of track down some animals, find them with the help of the locals. So this is actually one that we've done before, so that's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. We're out looking for new animals today, but it's good that we're running across a bunch of these that have already been fixed in our village. Definitely a nice little doggy. So each of the dogs gets a little tattoo, so the owners have told us this one's already done. So we're gonna go back here, see if there's any that haven't been done yet. We used to have a really big dog here. I think his name is Clifford. We asked about him. Oh, murió. Oh, lo siento. Me gusta este perro.
Swollen, I think.
She's what? Swelling?
What happened to her?
Oh, she was run over by one of the motorbike.
One of our volunteers here heard about a dog being hit by a car, so we're out looking for it now to see if we can pick it up and take it to our clinic today.
We go back this way to like going to Mikhail's. Yes,
Okay.
because I couldn't find the house. So if he's not here, we don't gonna be able to do anything.
So I guess one of our biggest frustrations is that people will email us about an animal or a dog, and they then think that they've done their job, which is a good thing that they've done that, but the hard part for us is then we go and we can often not find the dog. It's walked away, it's disappeared. It would be much more helpful if people would actually take the extra step and contain the dog or meet us to help us find the dog. But unfortunately, most people don't want to take that extra step, which is a little frustrating sometimes. So that's kind of like today. We spent a good amount of our time out looking for this dog that we didn't find, and it would have been helpful if the person that told us about it was there to reach out and help us find the dog.
Hi, sweetie.
Center her in the bus or down here?
I hope it's not broken.
No, it's broken.
Huh?
It's broken. Same as the other one? Yeah, except her other leg.
See, this pedo got hit by a moto, has a broken leg. One of the fosters brought her to our clinic today. We have a Spay and Neuter clinic in Sabaneta. And he just mentioned that she was hit by a moto yesterday. And there was a vet who assessed her today at the clinic, and she said that it was broken, but we just need the x-ray to be able to determine if you guys have a pin the right size to be able to fix it. So how bad is the break?
It's very bad.
Very bad?
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, let me take a picture of that. Can I have my phone, please? I'll show Debbie. What would you do on the leg?
Yes, we need to put some metal inside.
Put metal inside?
Black, a long black.
Okay. And would you be able to do that maybe tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
So Joanna, what's gonna happen to our little puppy?
Oh, Ranger Girl. So, Ranger Girl, I'm just, so I shared the quote with Debbie, and I'm just waiting for Debbie to get back to us to say that it's okay for the vet to go ahead and proceed with the surgery. So, little Ranger Girl will just get operated on. She'll end up getting some metal pins in her legs to be able to put her back together, and then she should take about 30 days to heal or so, and she should be ready to fly to Canada to her adopter at that time.
That is so cool. So she gets to keep her leg despite the fact that it's fractured 3 times.
Yes, in 3 places. So it was her femur bone that she badly broke. So, yep, she's going to be keeping her leg. She's just going to get it all put back together, get a metal rod put in there.
So nice. Are you happy with today's clinic?
Yes, I think it was really, really great. I think the tally was about 26 or 27 animals as a whole. So that was a really good day.
I think so too. So got to see a lot of interesting things. There is still doubt going on with this dog that has cancer.
Yes.
She's not gonna make it for long, and even if she's gonna make it, we don't know if we have to put her down right away or if she can live for another maybe 6 months, maybe 2 months. So that is a sad story, but as she said, as Jenna said, 26 dogs, and out of which 25 are going to be perfectly fine. So overall, it's still a great result. So next day, tomorrow, I'm going to have the day off, so I'm going to be editing this video, and then on Thursday, we're going to have another clinics at Spay and Neuter. And there we're gonna hopefully see a bit of the village and pick up a few dogs around, maybe talk to some people, maybe to some locals. Let's see how that goes. Right, have a nice evening and see you soon.
Bye-bye. Thanks, guys.